The most consistently profitable strategy is simply going to the higher time frame, analyzing the higher time frame, and understanding the overall direction of the market. Marking out key levels on the 4 hours time frame, and then simply going to the lower time frame to enter the market. Let me show you on the chart so you understand what I'm saying.
Now we've come to the chart. First thing is to look for the direction of the market on the high time frame, and the high time frame I like to use is simply the daily time frame. So we're going to switch to the daily time frame and understand what is going on the daily time frame. Now, on the daily time frame, we can clearly see that with our eyes, we are seeing that the market is in an uptrend. But what is our strategy saying? Or what is the trend saying? So for us to understand what our strategy is saying or what the trend is saying, we're going to use this trend line and understand what it's saying. Now, if I'm to draw my trend line to this, now I'm trying to get as plenty touch as possible. What's wrong? I'm trying to get as plenty touch as possible because what makes a valid trend line is the ability to touch, have plenty touches. Now, if I have to count how many touches I've seen here, I've seen one touch, two, three, four, five, six. So this one is a valid trend line for me because it has plenty of touches. So on the trend line, I was seeing that market is an uptrend, but market broke below the trend. And let's see what's going on the 4 hours time frame, where we'll be able to mark out key levels and structure the market and understand what's going on the 4 hours time frame. So for here, on daily time frame, we can clearly see that the market is showing us that we're in an uptrend, but market broke below the trend. Let's go to the 4 hours time frame and understand the market structure. Now, if we are to study the market structure of this chart, what you can clearly see here is that let me remove this trend line so no behaving. Now, what you can clearly see here is that at this level here, market was an uptrend. So if I'm to use my trend to identify it, I will see that here market was in an uptrend here. Market was in an uptrend here, but let's talk to the market and mark out key levels in this place now. Now, because you are seeing an uptrend there, you are seeing that here is a low. Here is a low. Here is another low. Here's another low. Here is a low. And here is another low. So at this level here, price is creating higher lows and higher high. Where is the higher high? This is the high. This is another high here. And this is the high. Oh my goodness. This is the high. So studying this structure now, what can clearly see on this structure now is price broke below the higher low and give us a new low, which is a lower low. So here becomes a higher high that caused a lower low. This level now becomes a change of character. Let me change the color to something else so we wouldn't be confused by the line. Now here becomes our change of character. Here becomes a new low. So price has stopped creating. Here's a new low. And here's a new low. What you can see clearly here is that price have stopped creating higher lows and now it's printing lower lows. Why? Because price broke through the last higher low on this trend and gave us a new low. So what do we do now? We are focusing on this new trend that price has created. So where will be our key levels now? For me, this area now is going to be my area of concern, where I'll be putting my interest on. What's that? I'm much interested in what is going on in this area here, or this zone. I'm much interested in what is going on here. So every other place now is like secondary point to look out for. But my primary area of concern is this rectangle that I put in this box in this place here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clear all these key levels that I marked out and then proceed to the lower time frame, which is the 1 hour time frame, for me to understand what is going on there on the lower time frame. Now on the 1 hour time frame, what I can clearly see here is that this is our area of concern here. On the 1 hour time frame, what I can clearly see is that price engineered liquidity at this zone here, and price was respecting other blocks here. You see, let's show it out. Price was respecting other block here, giving us a higher high, showing us that price is going up. And now when price got to this other block, here, man, my plot is not working very well. I don't know why it's not working. Now when price got to this other block here, price failed. What am I saying here? Price gave us this other block here and then came back, gave us a break of market structure to the upside. Now every other person now is expecting price to come back to this other block and buy. So what did price do? Price came back to this place and failed. So here becomes our point of interest. This zone that price failed, this other block, becomes our point of interest for a short position. So what am I going to look out for? I'm going to look out for price to create liquidity at this zone here, and then we'll know if we're going to take this trade or not. Now look at it. When price failed this other block, price came at this zone and engineered plenty liquidity and had the price engineered liquidity because we are seeing it, because we are assuming, we are waiting for price to go, we are believing that price is going to go down. Price came here and gave us plenty liquidity and equal highs and equal lows here. And what can you see clearly? Price took out the liquidity, took out this one as well too, and came to our point of interest here. Now, what are we looking at for now? We're looking at for what price is doing at this zone here to see if we're going to go long or go short. Remember, price has already engineered liquidity here. Price has engineered liquidity here, creating equal highs and equal lows. And price first of all took out the equal low, equal high, which means price is definitely going to come and take out this equal low here. So what am I expecting price to do? Before I'm going to do what I'm going to do, before I'm going to know what to do, I'm going to analyze what price is doing at this level here and possibly find an entry for a sell at this box here. So what I'm going to look at for now is to understand what price is going to definitely do at this zone here. So what do? I go to the 5 minute time frame to look for possible execution for a buy or a sell signal. Now, remember, this place is the point where price got to our point of interest that we saw from the 4 hours time frame. Now we're understanding what price is doing here. As you can see, what price is doing here. Price give us this high here, give us this high. That means price is creating lower highs. Let me try to show you what I'm talking about. Whenever price prints a high, price is not able to break above that high, showing weakness or showing less strength to continue the buy position. But how sure are we yet? We're not sure yet. So what are we going to do? Because price gave us this high, price gave us another high, but this high that price printed was not higher than this one. So price is creating lower highs in this market. So what are we going to look for? Let me remove this box so we'll not confuse ourselves if you are confused. So what we're going to do for now is to allow price to fill this other block, or maybe price fail to take out this high here. Or if you want to even go aggressive, we can just enter the market from this place and put our stop loss above this highs there, because price is creating a high. So it's a two-way stuff. If you don't want to go aggressive, you can simply wait for price to break below this block here, and then you can go for a sell. Or you can actually you can sell from this level. You can sell from this level here, from this current level here, and put your stop loss above, which is going to be a very tight stop loss, because I don't like to have a tight stop loss. What I'll just do is simply put my stop loss above the first high here, above the first high, which is 37 pip stop loss, and target this equal lows here. So this is going to be a possible setup for me on this AUDJPY. Remember how we went to the higher time frame and understood what was happening in the higher time frame, came to the 4 hour time frame and understood the market source of the market, came to the 1 hour time frame. For me, 1 hour time frame is not a high, it's not a lower time frame or a smaller time frame. It's in between. It's not a higher time frame for me, it's not a lower time frame for me. I use it to understand what is happening both on the lower and the higher time frame. So you're able to understand what was happening on the 1 hour time frame, mark out our area of concern and our point of interest, and then went back to the 5 minute time frame to understand where we are going to enter from. Now I was able to tell you that you can either go aggressive or wait for price to break below the block, which is this block I marked out here. You can either go aggressive from this current level here or from this trend line here, or wait for price to break below this block, retest, and then continue. So whichever way you want to place the trade, this is what a possible setup for this AUDJPY is going to be. And because we don't control the market and we don't know what's going to happen, or we're not sure what's going to happen, we're going to apply a risk management. And for me on this risk management, I'm going to apply. I'm not going to risk more than $100 on this, on my stop loss. So whatever amount of stop loss it is, I'm going to lose $100 to make at least $600 from this setup. I think this will be all for this video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.